This is another in a series of stories of the lives of our Braunhart ancestors. Today is the story of Julius Braunhart. Julius was the third son of Alexander and Helene Braunhart. He was born in 1885 in Schubin, Germany. We do not know too much about his childhood, but we do know that he was extremely bright. As he grew to adulthood, again, we do not know his vocation, but he was a gambler. Julius married Dorcas Ashe. The date, unfortunately, is unknown. They had two children, Lily and Lothar. Lily was born in 1916 in Schubin, and Lothar in 1920 in Schubin. Shortly after they were born, the family moved to Berlin like the rest of the Braunhart family in the late 1910s or early 1920s. Subsequent to the move to Berlin, Julius deserted the family. We do not know when that occurred. Later in the 1930s, Dorcas, Lily, and Lothar, along with Julius's brother Theo, escaped to Shanghai from the Nazis. They were there for several years and were stateless when Lothar and Dorcas moved to New York in 1951 and Lily in 1950. Lily was married to Alexander Huron in the early 1940s. He was an American journalist. He was captured by the Japanese and was a prisoner of war, and after his release, later worked for the United Nations. After a few years of marriage, Lily and Alexander Huron were divorced. Lily, Lothar, and Dorcas moved to San Francisco in the early 1950s. Lily married an accountant, Jack Raines, and they were divorced after 2 years. Lothar changed his name to Leslie Hart and married Rita. Dorcas, Lily, and Leslie stayed in San Francisco until their deaths. Back to Julius. Little is known about him in the late 1920s and 1930s. We do know that he was captured by the Nazis and murdered in Theresienstadt in 1943. For more information on the Braunhart family, please go to www.braunhart.com.